And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday night, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. What is going on, y'all? It's been a minute since I've done a late night live, but baby, I am here. And I foresee this live being no more than about 30 to 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep it, keep it short and simple for you guys. Not trying to keep y'all here all night and things like that. But we're in the building, honey. All right. We're definitely in the building. I should have got this up off of here at the beginning. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. All right. Now, before we get into anything that we're here to talk about, let me let you guys know what we got coming up on the horizon. Now, today is Tuesday night, which means that tomorrow is Wednesday, which also means that the next day is Thursday. The Chasing panel will be returning on Thursday night. If you have not known, Chasing Realities, Chasing Dallas season 5 starts on Thursday night at 8, 7 Central. So you already know that if the show comes on at 8, 7 Central, you guys do know that the Chasing panel will be airing right after the show. Be sure to tune in as Jamar, Carl, myself, Tremel, Giving You the Real Tea, and Jeremy Speaks TV all come together to discuss this brand new season of Chasing Dallas. All right. So that's pretty much all that we got right now for the church announcements. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into some mess right now. But we're gonna get into the more, the more positive things first. Let's start off with this right here, and that is the Queens of R&B tour that is headlined by Escaping SWV with special guest Maya, Total, and 702. All right, now that is what that video that Candy and them dropped was all about. Everybody thought that it was mainly about, the second season of the Queens of R&B reality show, and that's what a lot of us wanted this to be about. We really wanted the Queens of R&B show to return because it was arguably one of the best, if not the best, reality show that was out last year in 2023. That was one of the best. That's what a lot of people found me from, was me talking about that show and covering that show. I really appreciate everybody that subscribed to me from that damn show. Okay, I really do. And honey, I was here for it, and I was definitely waiting for them to come back. I wanted them to come back, but I do know that Latasha wasn't gonna sign no papers to come back on that damn show because she already knew what it was. But right about now, I'm looking into going to this Queens of R&B show. Hell, I paid my tickets off today, honey. So I'm looking into the Queens of R&B show. Um and I'm looking into going to the Birmingham show or the ATL show. That's one of the shows. Those one of the two shows I'm looking at is either Birmingham or the ATL. My Alabama homeboys is looking forward to going to the show, and I definitely want to go to the damn show, honestly. Like, I really do. I ain't been to no concert in a minute. I think the last time I went to a concert it wasn't a Great Escape tour. As a matter of fact, no, I just went to a concert last year. I went to the K Michelle concert. So I cannot wait. I really because I've never seen SWV in concert. Never seen Total in concert, never seen Maya in concert. I don't know how I feel about seeing 702 without all of the members on the show. I don't know, but I'm definitely ready to see what's gonna go down with this. I am. I think that this is a good lineup, though. I remember when they was first talking about it, SWV and Escape Tour, somebody was like Maya should be one of the people on the tour. And I feel like this is going to be a good throwback tour. Throwback tours and nostalgia tours are one of the best things smoking right now. Like, everybody loves a good old school throwback tour, honey. And I can't wait to go. I hope I'm able to go because there's a lot of concerts that's going on right now, honey, because I was trying to go to the Megan Thee Stallion concert, and I heard that the tickets are sold out for that too in the Houston show, because me and JoJo was talking about going, and I really want to go to see Meg. Like, I really do. I never been to a rap concert, so I definitely want to go see Meg and Glorilla, but looks like the tickets are sold out in Houston, and I'm very bummed the hell out about that, honestly, because I really wanted to go see them. But baby, honey, it's whatever, child. But however, let's talk about these hits that these girls are gonna be singing on this tour. Now I ain't even gonna go into Escape and SWV's hits, because we kind of went into all of that last year when they had the reality show. So let's get a little bit into Maya's hits. Okay, let's start off with her. Okay, that's the first name that's up there. Let's start with her. Now, how could we forget? I'm moving moving on, moving on. I'll be moving on. Who could forget that? Or it's all about a me. Forget about a you. So what you gonna do? How you gonna get it up? Get it up, baby. Okay. Or Case of the X, The Best of Me, Free. My love is like, whoa, lock you down, riding. Like, who could forget? Or the song she did with Blackstreet and Mace off the Rugrats soundtrack, Take Me There. Like, come on, man. Like, who could ever forget Maya? And she's slept on. Very much so slept on. Mood Ring is probably one of the best R&B albums that came out in 2003. I know people don't like to give it its props or even act like the shit even existed, but that was one of the best albums to come out in 2003. Right alongside Dangerously in Love and After the Storm in Chapter 2, Mood Ring was her best album, her most artistic album, if you ask me. Okay? Like, I'm here for it. Like, I want her to get on that stage and perform. I'm riding. Past your mama's house, you got me riding. I'm riding by all your exes' house, you got me riding. I'm riding, trying to find you. Like, come on. Like, and my love is like, whoa. Missy Elliott did the damn thing with that song. I remember looking at, I don't know, I think it's the We Sound Crazy podcast, because I love those R&B podcasts like We Sound Crazy and R&B Money. Those podcasts, love them down. Okay, love them to death, right? Love them. So I think Tweet mentioned on that podcast that she had written on that song too, but I don't think she got no credit for it though. But whoever wrote on the song is fucking amazing. Okay, you can't tell me shit about it. The song is goddamn amazing, honey. All right, but that's all I got on Maya. Oh, and let's not forget she was on the #1 remake, Lady Marmalade. Let's not forget about that too. Now, let's get into some more things, honey. Now, let's get into Total. One of the most underrated trios that came out of the 1990s, and it had a very short-lived career, to be honest, but they had some classics. And not only did they have classics of their own, but they also had some classic ass features that they was on. Like, let's not forget they was the ones on Who Do You Love? Are You For Sure? Who Do You Love? Are You For Sure? That was on that. It was on Foxy Brown's I Can't. Okay, they was on so many different remixes, so many different. They sung the hook on so many songs. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look, know what you see. Let me know if it's right here. Something you can have for years. Okay, or let's get into their catalog. We got Can't You See? We got No One Else. We got the No One Else remix with Kim, Foxy, and DeBrat. We got Kissing You. We got Do You Think About Us? We got that. We got What About Us off the Soul Food soundtrack, honey. We got Tripping. We got Sitting Home Waiting for You and Staring at These Walls. It's all I do. We got that. What else do we have? I think that's it. But people totally forget that they also remade the He's the Greatest Dancer song, but they did it with Tony Touch. Instead of saying that he's the greatest dancer, they say he's the greatest DJ. But people totally forget that they did a remake of that record. So yes, I want to see Total in concert. I do. I want to see them in concert. And hopefully it's all three of them, not just Kima and Pam, or not just Kima and Keisha, because you do know that Keisha don't be wanting to do shit. So, and you know Pam out here trying to be a gospel lesbian and shit. So I'm like, girl, get your ass out there and sing them songs we need for you to sing. Get out there and do what we need for you to do, honey. Okay. And 702, they also had a short-lived career, in my opinion. We got Stilo, we got let's see, Get It Together. We got All I Want. We got Where My Girls At, Gotta Leave, You're My Star, I Still Love You. You know, they even sung on the Subway record, Girl, I want you to stay so we can play this little game we play. You go hide and I will seek. Let me be the one to make you weak. Like, yeah, period. So I think I've done enough gushing about the Queens of R&B tour. I just wanted you guys to know that I'm very excited about that. Like, I love R&B tours. Like, I really do. And hopefully I'm able to fucking go. Hopefully I'm able to go. That's all I'm caring about, is hopefully I'm able to go. But anyways, we done spent the first 10, 11 minutes talking about that. That was a good opener. So let's get into the mess now. Diddy. Diddy's at the tip of everybody's tongues right about now, honey. He definitely is. He's at the tip of everybody's tongue. He's been on the tip of everybody's tongue ever since yesterday. Now we're gonna start it off here with Diddy. Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami homes being raided by Homeland Security in connection to sex trafficking, honey. Now, we finna get into that right now, honey. Let me take this down so we can look at this. Like, this was on the news with everybody, honey.
Sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats, and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which
is being linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home.
Okay. So that was one thing. All right. Let's see. What's the next thing? So both Justin and King Combs are also detained. You know, there's the pictures of them. And it's so crazy because Diddy ain't nowhere around, but his kids are being detained. Okay. Now his kids are involved in this whole mess. And see, what's really killing me and what got me tripping about this whole situation is the people that's really defending Diddy. And I get it, y'all like Diddy. He gave y'all some great music. He probably founded your favorite artist. He's probably an inspiration to some of y'all. But honey, at the end of the day, that don't matter when he ain't doing what the fuck he's supposed to do. And that don't matter when he's doing shit that he ain't got no business doing. When there's smoke, there's fucking fire. And I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can sit up here and say, it ain't no evidence. Watch the evidence come out. Y'all doing the same shit that y'all was doing with their R. Kelly shit. Y'all want to sit up here and act like R. Kelly really wasn't fucking with them girls, and y'all know that he was. But then y'all knew that he was fucking with them girls, but then want to turn around and say, well, they were hoes. They were teenagers. They were children who ain't even fully developed. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if a bunch of teenage girls want to go out and fuck R. Kelly. That does not matter. As a damn adult, you should know not to fucking touch that. You should know not to touch that as a goddamn adult when you know how old they are. Get the fuck out of here. So y'all want to sit up here and blame folks for shit that actually happened. Like Diddy did that shit, and y'all can sit up here and pretend like he didn't, but he did it. Okay, and that's just that on that. And it's just the fact that his sons are now being involved in this shit, which is crazy. So then someone sent this to Young Miami. Okay. Someone said, I don't know if you saw, but you might want to check the news, love. And then Miami responded with, this finna be a fun summer. I don't know what that means, but I guess she's saying that Diddy ain't got a damn thing. Whatever's going on with Diddy ain't got nothing to do with her, okay? So then we're going ahead and get into the next thing. So let me see if I can make this bigger for y'all to see. Oops, wrong thing. Let me see. Okay, there we go. So it says that Cassie's lawyer responded to the raid on Diddy's home, and someone says the headline was like, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible. Okay, so Cassie's lawyer Douglas Wigdor responds to the raid on Sean Diddy Combs. We will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct. Okay. And then someone, okay, so this was retweeted by Megan Cunniff. It says the hiring of Sean Holly and Bobby Sternham by Diddy was also a sign of things to come. There are seasoned defense attorneys, okay? Now I'm looking at some of the comments, and one of the people said she needs to be in jail as well. She was with Sissy long enough she knew all about it. Someone else says Cassie needs to be investigated. She waited all these damn years. It was all good though before this. This is crazy. I find it very crazy that people want to say that Cassie needs to be prosecuted too. I find that to be very fucking disturbing that some of y'all really believe that shit. And it's just like every time something happened with some nigga, y'all women, I ain't gonna say all y'all, but some of y'all women always want to sit up here and defend this motherfucking man, but then it's always black women ain't protected and protect black women when a gay man say something. But when y'all see these damn niggas like Diddy doing shit like this and constantly abusing black women at that, y'all don't have nothing to say about that. Y'all want them to be prosecuted. The fuck? I don't get it. I don't get it, and I never motherfucking understand it, and ain't nobody gonna get me to understand it. Like, what the fuck be on y'all mind? Seriously, what the fuck be on y'all mind when y'all be saying the dumbass shit that y'all be fucking saying? She needs to be investigated because she waited for so damn long. If that's the case, so many motherfucking people need to be investigated for waiting for years to speak out against the person that abused them. Shut the fuck up. I really feel like a lot of you folks sit up here and say shit just to be saying stuff, just to have an opinion about something. Shut the fuck up. For real. Y'all want her to shut the fuck up, but then y'all don't want nobody to say nothing about Cassie. Then talking about some, I see another comment up in here talking about Cassie need to give him his money back. The fuck she giving him his money back for? That's her money for the shit that he did to her. She ain't got to give him back a motherfucking thing. Fuck out of here. Are you serious right now? We going through more of the Diddy stuff. Now, here's more of the situation with Diddy. Let's get into that. Now, it says that they was talking about Diddy's private jet reportedly flew to Antigua amid the trafficking raid. Okay, so here we go. TMZ has tracked Diddy's personal Love Air LLC jet, the well-known Black Gulfstream 5 that Diddy has flaunted and flown for years now, and it looks like the aircraft is currently on the ground in Antigua, which is down in the Caribbean, honey. Okay.
Being linked to a sex
So in
trafficking
so many words, you left your sons out to dry. That's some fucked up ass shit, Diddy. Okay, real fucked up. So then Candace Owens, her dumb ass, she feels like people are responsible. No, she feels like Diddy is the fall guy of a sex trafficking ring, and they're raiding to hide evidence, not find it. Candace Owens says the feds are currently raiding Diddy's house. They already knew what he was up to, but he is going to be the fall guy so they can protect the people at the top of the ring. They are raiding his home to hide evidence, not to find it. That's how it works. Honey, okay. Okay, if that's how you want to put it, all right. If that's how you want to put it, okay. Here she go with her damn conspiracies and shit like that. I don't really believe that. I don't believe that there is something bigger than what it is. I just feel like he did that shit and we can move the fuck on and throw his ass in the pen with everybody else that did some bullshit like that. I'm just saying, like, get the fuck out of my face, Candace. Shut up. Leave it to you to say some stupid ass shit. Now, Diddy is captured on video pacing around in the Miami. Look at him. Pacing. He looks fucked up, honey. Let me see what else we got here.
Being linked to a sex trafficking.
Okay, so now he pacing back and forth. Okay, is there anything else that I need to look at? Okay. So the Breakfast Club, they said that they feel like the Diddy raids were for show. Okay, let's go ahead and get into that. Let me put this up because I don't want no copyright strikes, child. Let's get into what the Breakfast Club had to say.
So federal agents raided Diddy's homes in LA and in Miami yesterday afternoon, and we have the news report.
These search warrant activities at both of Combs' homes are related to an ongoing sex trafficking investigation. However, now agents with Homeland Security raided 2 homes belonging to Combs, one here in Miami Beach, the other in Los Angeles. And a neighbor tells me that about 30 to 40 law enforcement officers showed up to the house out here and carried out this search warrant.
You know what's crazy? That I have here that Diddy was not named as the focus of the investigation at this time. So why was they doing all that?
That's what I don't understand.
It's a lot going. It's like for a show.
That's what I said last night. I was thinking to myself, what do they know about this situation? Because if he's the focus of the investigation, he wasn't the focus of the investigation to Homeland Security, but he definitely was the focus of the investigation to social media.
Yeah, he was. You know,
it was a show. I mean, the way that they came air, land, and sea. They act like he was with the mob and they were gonna have a gun battle and a gun shootout. We've never seen anything like that for alleged whatever it was, but they act like they were going for the mob.
But clearly they know something if they did all of that. So I'm just saying, what is the why is what I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, they placed both of his sons, Justin Combs and King Combs, in handcuffs. The TMZ also tracked Diddy's personal jet, Love Air LLC, and is currently on the ground in Antigua, which is in the Caribbean, which sparked rumors that Diddy was fleeing or whatever. But then TMZ posted like 2 hours after his homes were raided that he was just walking around on the phone. You know what I mean?
Did they have warrants for Diddy? They have warrants for nobody, right?
To arrest anybody? Yeah. No, because they would have been arrested. I guess they had a warrant to look what they were to
investigate.
Yeah, investigate what they were looking for.
And then they bothering Carisha online. I seen on X. Somebody said, well, where Carisha at? Like thousands of people reposted it. And she said, right here, what's up? But I'm just like, Carisha, you don't have to say nothing. Like you don't. You really, really don't know. Like don't say nothing because these people. You know what I mean?
It feel like we watching a TV show.
Yeah,
and like in the TV show just starting to get good.
It's continuing, yeah.
And we about to figure out what the hell's been going on.
So federal agents raided Diddy's homes.
First of all, let's be clear. The Breakfast Club been goofy. They've been goofy for a minute now. They've been stupid for a minute now. They've been ignorant for a minute now. And a lot of us ignored it because it was a good ass show. But ever since Just Hilarious, even before she came on there, they have shown how stupid and ignorant they really are. Everything is not for a show. If they're showing up at his house, they have probable cause for that. Do y'all not know how the law works? They have probable cause. They know what's going on. That's why they showed the fuck up and raided his damn house. Like, shut the fuck up. So Cassie getting her ass beat and Cassie getting all them years was for show too. Everything ain't for fucking show. It's just that y'all look up to, that y'all put on a pedestal. He's just not who y'all think he is. So please stop. I'm just saying. Oh, God, my stomach just growled, honey. You would have thought that I ain't eat shit earlier today. What the fuck? Let's see. There's more to it. Let's go. So then, here we go. There's more to this story. Now they're saying that Diddy's alleged mule was arrested in Miami on possession charges. So it says this is really getting crazy now. According to the Rolling Stone, Diddy's alleged drug mule, Brendan Paul, was arrested in Miami on cocaine and on the charges. Arresting officers claimed that Brendan had the contraband inside of his personal travel bags, and the suspect cocaine was located and tested. Coincidentally, the arrest came at the same time as Diddy's homes were being raided by Homeland Security. Police were working alongside HS agents when the arrest was made at the Miami-Dade airport, according to the arrest affidavit. As of right now, it's unclear if the arrest and the raids are connected, but Brendan was named in the SEX trafficking lawsuit against Diddy as the person who allegedly supplied with this is a mess. And he ain't number 25. Child. A hot ass mess. As we continue to go up, the shit gets worse. Then, oops, wrong thing. I wasn't even trying to pull that up. It says Diddy sells all of the shares, all the Revolt TV shares, to an anonymous buyer. Now it says that Diddy is no longer tied to Revolt TV. According to TMZ, he sold off all his shares to an interested buyer of an undisclosed sum. The company is allegedly still black-owned, but the owner's identity remains private at the time. Per the report, the new boss wishes to remain anonymous for the time being. However, an official announcement of who purchased the Revolt TV will be made soon. So basically, they want the smoke surrounding Diddy to die down so it doesn't take away from their moment. Diddy stepped down as Revolt's chairman last November amid his Cassie lawsuit. It appears that everything is going downhill, okay? Now, listen, I love me some Tierra from the Bad Girls Club, but she pissed me off with her comment. Okay, her comment says, shake my head. They're happy to get our black asses out of positions of power, praying for his kids, especially his girls. I know that this is hard for them. They're about to do him just like R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. Girl, just shut the fuck up. Tierra, just shut the fuck up. Seriously. He brought this shit on himself. He wasn't thinking about his damn kids when he was doing the shit that he was doing. I hate it when people do that. It ain't even about that. It's about what he did. And what he did was fucked up, and he did it to other black women. So what are you talking about? Like y'all make SA so damn acceptable in the black community that it don't make no damn sense. Like, get the fuck out of here. The legal team calls the Homeland Security raids a witch hunt after the video shows the chaotic aftermath or whatever, right? So it says the legal team says that yesterday there was a gross overuse of military level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by the authorities or the way his children and employees were treated. Mr. Combs was never detained but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. Despite media speculation, neither Mr. Combs nor his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel has been restricted in any way. The unprecedented ambush paired with advanced coordinated media presence leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. There have been no finding of criminal and civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name, and he will be fighting for no damn reason because he did that shit, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. Y'all can sit up here and play with me all the fuck you want to, but he did that, and I think that's pretty much it. Stevie J, I think this is the last thing we got on Diddy right now. Stevie J says no weapon shall prosper against Diddy and his sons. Well, I'm not gonna play that because that's a song. So yeah. But I expect Stevie J to defend Diddy. I expect it. It's really nothing new. I expect all that. For real, for real. But anyway, yeah, so when there's more coverage on Diddy, y'all know that I will be back to discuss it. But we're gonna move on to this other drama that we got going on, and this other drama is because we already over the time that I expected to be on. So the other drama is these two phony motherfuckers here, and that is Porsha and Simon. So we're gonna go ahead and get into them. Now, this divorce drama that they got going on has been so nasty, and we already knew that it was gonna be like that. I just feel like the only person that did not know that it was gonna wind up being this way is Porsha herself, because she thought that she hit the jackpot when she got with this motherfucker. Okay. Now, the first thing is Simon Gobadia says that Porsha brought gunmen to their home on multiple occasions and said that he had to call the police for peace. Now, the tea is hot. Now, Porsha Williams and her estranged husband, Simon Gobadia, are divorcing after just 15 months of marriage. Porsha originally filed first, but now Simon is coming with the filing of his own, making some bold accusations towards Porsha. According to the documents obtained by Page 6, Simon is claiming that Porsha brought an armed gunman to their home, child. He says she abandoned their house at one point, only to return with a man visibly bearing a gun for reasons unknown to Gobadia. He then says he had to call the police to maintain the peace. Then a few days later, on March the 24th, Porsha, her mama, and her mama's boyfriend allegedly popped back at their house to disengage security cameras and tamper with items and evidence. Since the filing of the instant divorce, wife's actions have been erratic, unstable, threatening, and harassing to the house staff and the minor children, the documents state. Porsha's behavior has caused safety concerns, especially since there are minor children, Gobadia's children, currently living in the marital residence. Also, in his filing, Simon claims that Porsha took calculated steps to marry and divorce him shortly thereafter, intentionally trigger parts of their prenup for personal financial gain and greed. Simon concluded his filing by asking the judge to grant him a restraining order against Porsha. Not him asking for a restraining order against her ass. This is a mess. For real, this is a mess. Let's go, because there's more to the story, because I know they posted something else on here in regards to Porsha and Simon. So where is it at, honey? Okay, so Porsha says that Simon locked her out of the mansion where they lived at, and he fled to Dubai to prevent her from getting her things. So Porsha is clapping back at Simon. Now, according to Radar Online, she asked for an emergency hearing after Simon allegedly changed the locks to prevent her from entering the mansion where they both live. Simon hasn't responded to the divorce petition that Porsha filed in February. Per the report, Porsha says that they lived in the home since prior to getting married in November 25th of 2022. Now, Porsha alleges that Simon has changed the garage code multiple times and to prevent her from accessing the home. She says him fleeing to Dubai after doing so was vindictive. On Monday, reports surfaced after Simon claimed that Porsha brought gunmen to their home. It appears that she just wants her belongings. Now I'm going to see if there's another thing that I need to talk about Porsha and Simon. There we go, right there. And I think this is the last thing. So it says that Simon Gobadia reportedly demands that Porsha Williams not delete text messages between her and the mystery man. Now, over the last few days, Porsha and her estranged husband, Simon Gobadia, have been going back and forth through the court filings, accusing others of misconduct amid their divorce. Now, Simon accused Porsha bringing gunmen to their home without permission. Then Porsha followed up by accusing Simon of locking her out of the house and refusing to let her get her stuff. Now, according to the documents obtained by Radar Online, Simon notified Porsha to keep all physical evidence, including all communications that she had with a man by the name of Kelvin. Now, it is unclear what Kelvin's relationship is with Porsha, but it's obvious that Simon believes that there are some incriminating things in their messages, which is why he doesn't want her to delete them. Now, Simon also wants Porsha to keep the messages between her and her sister Lauren and a woman named Karen McKinney, as well as her messages between her and him. Now, the lawsuit states failure to do so would result in Porsha getting some serious legal consequences. His notice read that Porsha is further notified that a failure to comply with this notice may result in sanctions for any destruction or failures to preserve any evidence, including without limitation, adverse interferences against the petitioner at trial, sanctions, as well as an award of expenses and attorney fees necessitated by such conduct. Okay. That's about it. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else in regards to Porsha and Simon here. No, it's not. Okay, that's it. So we're not gonna stay on this for too long because we over the time. But what I will say is how you get him is how you lose him. You thought that you was gonna get with this man and that he wasn't gonna do to you what he did to Fallon. There are very small instances that a man can change for another person. Cause I know I'm not the same man for like I'm not the same man I was when I was dating certain men. I grew from certain relationships and situations, so I get that. But Simon is still the same old chip off the block. And she knew that, and she still stayed with him, and she still wanted to be with him so bad. And now he's doing the same thing to you that he did to Fallon. Now he accusing you of cheating. Now he don't want you to delete nothing. Now he want to catch you up in some lies. What the Porsha fans got to say about that? Because y'all was so quick to try to call Fallon out. What about what Porsha doing? What about what Simon doing to Porsha now? It's all the same shit. He's gonna drag her ass through the mud. And I know they filming this new season already, and it's gonna be a hot ass mess. And you know that Simon likes the cameras. You know that Simon loves the attention. He gonna be Patricia 2.0 the fuck. Oh, you already know that. He's gonna give Patricia down, honey. That's what he's gonna give. Patricia the fuck down. Like, seriously. Hold on, you guys. Okay. But yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand it. And it's like he's doing all that, he's doing all this shit just because this girl filed for a divorce when she found out that you was a fraud. But my thing is that I still don't understand how the hell she did not know that he was a fraud. I'm still trying to understand it and still trying to figure out how the hell she didn't know that this nigga was a fraud. You could tell he was a fraud. You could tell he be doing shit he ain't got no business. How could you not know that? Just saying. Help me understand how the fuck she didn't know. That's all I'm saying. He's a piece of work. But Porsha love that piece of work now. Remember what she said about Cordell? He is not perfect by far. And we would never know the conviction of a wife. Ever. Ever. Honey. Porsha got some deep shit that she's in. And she got to clean herself up from the shit. She do. Because it ain't looking too good on her end. Because he fucking you up right now. You going through yet another nasty fucking divorce. You already went through that with Cordell. And now here you go. You about to go through that with Simon. And this motherfucker really ain't got no money like that. So he gonna try to take your shit that you earn on your own. That's all I got, though. That's all I really got on this story. That's all I really got. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more shit to come out in regards to this story. I'm sure that it is. But y'all, that's about it. That's all I got for tonight. We talked about Diddy. We talked about Porsha and Simon. And, we talked about, the SWV and Escape tour. But I just want to send my condolences and my prayers out to everybody that's in Baltimore. I know everybody's been talking about the situation with the bridge that collapsed in Baltimore. That shit was scary as fuck. And I can only imagine what the people that went through this shit actually went through and the people's families that was involved in it went through. So my prayers go out to everybody that's dealing with that shit in Baltimore. My prayers go out to you. Okay. I swear they do. I feel so sorry for those that's going through that. But with that being said, y'all, we about to get up out of here. But before we go, y'all already know what we got to do. Make sure you guys support Bando. Now, Bando has a new record coming out, but it's a remix to his first single from last year. He had a song out last year called Nasty, all right? And Now he's out with a remix to the record and is featuring Tay G, Alonda, and Hood Hoes. Okay, the song comes out on April the 1st. He already got the visualizer uploaded already, but it's set for premiere. So make sure you guys get into it. I'm going to share that visualizer to my community wall once this video is over with. So make sure you guys support Bando when the new song comes out on the 1st. With that being said, you guys, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boy's up out of here. And until my next video, I'll holler at you guys later. Bye.